Welcome everyone to another Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm DM recording from down under. For this video, we are going to be looking at the Swordmasters Path. I'm currently on a clan members account. We're going to be going for Leo. It's about 112,000 points in total, 80,000 alone just to count for him. You do need to get a key to unlock the path to be able to get down there. But yeah, 25 sacreds is what we're looking at for it. Now, please forgive me, I'm a little bit sick. I've been fighting. Everyone around me has been sick for a week or two, and I've been fighting it off, but it's finally starting to kick in. Here we are looking at the sacreds. There's no 2x on them. We are looking at pretty much a 6% chance for a legendary. Honestly, it's going to be mostly epics. If you have a look at some of the videos around already, you'll see in 25, getting 1 is probably the average for it. If we can get 2, we're going to be doing really good for him. He does not have April, so we've chosen her out of the pool. Donatello was the fusion at the start of the event. Raphael was recently the Deck of Fate. These guys are for empowering some of the turtles, but we're not really looking at that. April he doesn't have, so that's what we're going for with it. So let's jump in. Now I do have my lucky introvert shirt. I'm going to puff my chest out like a weirdo, and hopefully this shirt is going to bring us a little bit of luck. If you like the shirt, make sure you put a comment below. So what do we got? I don't know how far into Mercy he is, so could be all the way at the end. It could be at the start that we get one. I hope he's a fair way in just so we can get some of these coming out. I'm not going to go through every epic that we pull. If there's anyone of extra note for it, then we'll talk a bit more about them. Zagala does a bit of decent damage, but most epics, depending on where you're up to, Soul Drinker with the bombs, depending on where you're up to, epics really start to fall off, with mythics just, you know, outshining everyone drastically. Hitatsu, I have a habit of pulling him a lot. But yeah, epics, there are a couple out there that are still pulling their weight. We've got like the Phoenixes. Dirindil is another one that does quite decent for the damage. Dark Elves is a faction that really struggles. Chance of Freeze, Ignore Defense, I think that's where all the damage is. Chance of Perfect Veil as well. Crit rate, not really useful, but damage, he hits pretty decent. All right, still pulling with the epics. We're going to go with Fang Cleric this time. Dark Elves, that's a faction I'd like to see a few more. Ooh. Shayak. Don't know if he has a Shayak. Let's go have a look. Let's hop around and just see where he's sitting at with it. I don't think he clears this out, so that's not going to be a good indicator. Let's have a look. Shayak. First one for him, so that's new. Does he have Crow? And he has the dog. So he's got a copy of the dog. Now he has a copy of Shayak. That's a big pull. That's very big for it. Shayak's thing essentially is that when he has the dogs with him, they'll do a chance to counterattack. This one's a bit of a Hydra killer. Ignores a lot of stuff, does a ton of damage, like absolutely huge damage. Ignores a lot of the bad stuff that can be put onto him. But yeah, Shayak, essentially, the way you work it is if you get Shayak with Taunt on him, he'll take the hit. Every time he gets hit, the dog will counterattack. Really, really good. So that's very exciting. It's good. It's good to actually get a nice pull out of these shards for it. It's often... Ooh, Dithy is another good one. I think we actually pulled for this guy very recently, so that might be a duplicate for him, but Dithy, very, very strong epic. Hilda. This is the new one from the recent fusion. I don't have her, but I hear she is actually quite decent for it. Pause the screen if you want to go through her abilities in strength. I just don't know her that well to go through it all, but I believe she's quite a solid champion. We are going to be... Oh, Skaramis, also another decent epic, has the provoke on the A3 for it. Counterattack, yeah, decent champion as well if you're looking for someone in High Elves. It's a faction that I haven't traditionally gone too well in. On the normal faction wars, it was pretty easy, but on faction wars hard, definitely struggle there. Another Dirindil, we've already talked about him. Now, I do need to keep an eye on these sacred so I don't go too far. We're going to be 3 left when we're done for it. So let's see. Hope everyone's getting some good pulls. I think everyone is going to be pulling for Leo at the moment. The turtles combined, just great synergy together. In the arena in particular, I fought one, banned Leo, knowing that he's the strongest. The other three still wrecked me. So keep an eye out for him. I think we'll see a lot of meta picks with it. Skaramis with the double. You'll be able to empower that. I don't think he's built one yet, but I would recommend it for him. Grizzled, not going to help the account here at all. What do we got? Ramiro. It's the play on Romeo and Juliet. Catacomb, definitely not helping. We started with a bang. I'm really hoping for one more. What do we got? 8, so I've got 5 to go. Very paranoid. When I'm on other people's accounts, I'm always very paranoid about how many I'm pulling. Old Hermit, he's not helping. Orcs are another weak faction, but with Shayak and Crocad, they'll push a lot of the damage required for it. Lady Annabelle, she can solo Bommel and things like that. Every time champion dies, you can pair her with, say, a Wukong, that kind of thing. But yeah, you want to build her in high regen and immortal for Bommel. Oh, we're well into it at the moment. We've got 2 to go. I really want to see just one more. He did say, like, he was hoping for 2. But I think, honestly, he'll be able to save for 1+1 for these sacreds if he doesn't get it right here. Oh, unlucky. Very tempting to keep pulling for it, but that's still pretty solid. So I'll go back since we didn't pull anyone else. Let's have a look at when these ads stop. Shayak was for orcs. We have Shayak over here. So the main thing is here, turn meter increase. Places block buffs 100% once booked. Can't be debuff. Oh yeah, block buffs. Yeah, the debuff can't be resisted if he's got Crocad in the team with him as well. So it means he doesn't need accuracy with it. This is the ability that I like the most. It removes all the debuffs off him. It gives him a decent heal. He's normally quite high in HP. Puts a shield on him as well, and then the taunt with reflect damage. And then that's where the synergy with Crocad really kicks in. On his A1, decreased defense is also a solid ability for him. And he's got the speed aura as well, which is very, very useful. So, yeah, that's been a decent pull. We'll go over, have a look. Should be around the 112,000 marks for him. We are Swordmaster 112.5 right there on the dot. So he'll be able to go through. Again, you want to go any of these 3. Then you want to go down. It doesn't matter on which side. And grab this key. Once you got the key, come down the side all the way to him. Noteworthy, you've got the soul on the other side. You really want to be stacked up on shards to do it. I think it's something like another 18 or something like that to get the soul as well. And then you've got these relics. So that's a chance of a legendary there, chance of a mythical here. These ones in particular, if you're looking for relics, 20% chance of a mythical when you're pulling one of those. So 1 in 5 people who get this will get a mythical. And it could be either from the turtle pool or from the basic pool. So got a couple over here. This is it here. Can be the heart, which is really good with the shield. That's the one I want the most. This one's got a debuff on it. Wand of submission over there. If you're not getting a mythic, you'll get a legendary. Or you'll get discovery, these 2 here. You do get this one if you get all the turtles. And this is the one that people actually are a bit more keen on just for the rareness of it. But yeah, decent video. We will be doing a couple more pulls on a different account and some soul stones soon. So tune in for that. Drop a comment. Let me know how you went with your pulls, what you thought of the event overall. And of course, make sure you comment on the shirt. Thanks, guys.